Positive feedback is great for us. Studies have shown that getting praise and recognition makes us happier, more productive, more creative, more resilient, and less stressed, just to mention some of the effects. But many of us are out of practice with giving positive feedback at work. If you want to try it, and you absolutely should, here are the top 5 things you can praise about your coworkers. The first thing you can praise is obviously results. This is probably the one most of us are most familiar with. So if you see a coworker do a fantastic job on something, you should definitely tell them, wow, Janet, you've done amazing work on the Peterson project. The whole thing got done in time and under budget. Well done. I would also argue that we shouldn't wait until people do something absolutely stellar and unprecedented to give them positive feedback. It can also be smaller achievements that we notice. And like I said, this is probably the most common type of recognition in the workplace. What can we praise when someone works hard but doesn't achieve the desired result due to no fault of their own? Then we can praise their efforts. Eddie, I know the Hanson project didn't finish on time, but I saw how focused and creative you were working on it. I just want to say that I admire your approach. The good thing about this is that it gives more opportunities to praise coworkers than just the situations where someone achieves a phenomenal result. And I would also say that it is often more useful to praise efforts rather than only results. I have an article on why that is. I'll link to it in the video description. Another great approach is to praise a coworker's general skills or knowledge, even if they haven't done anything spectacular right this second. Brad, your Excel skills are insane. The things you can do with scripts and macros blow my mind. The good thing about this is that you can almost always do it. I mean, assuming your coworkers have skills and knowledge worth praising, and if they don't, something else is very wrong. I really like this one. You can praise people for their willingness to help others. Frank, thank you so much for always taking time to help me or answer questions. It's made my first month in the company so much better. This also serves as a great way to thank people for helping you. Some companies have realized the value of highlighting those who help others. I gave a talk at a tech company in New York that have a big annual celebration where they highlight the employees who have been the most helpful towards others. I think that is absolutely brilliant. And finally, you can praise people for their personal qualities. Tim, working with you is such a pleasure. You are so friendly and cheerful. You really brighten up the whole office. Everyone you work with has some positive personal qualities. They might be funny, friendly, caring, incisive, creative, open, energetic, calm, or a good listener. Let them know that you've seen it and that it makes a difference. Here's my point. Giving someone positive feedback at work is great. You can make their day. You can make their whole week. I'm not kidding when I say that recognition given at the right moment can change a person's life. But sadly, it is much too rare. And many people are limited by the belief that we can only give positive feedback at work when someone has achieved an absolutely spectacular result. The truth is that there are so many other things we can also praise at work, and I hope this video has given you some ideas for doing that. There's also something very healthy about training yourself to look for the positives in your coworkers. Normally, we're much better at focusing on their mistakes and flaws. So try it out. Go praise someone else at work. But what do you think? What do you most often give positive feedback for at work? Is it results or effort or something else? What's the best thing you've ever gotten praise and recognition for at work? Write a comment. I'd love to hear what you think.